5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you know what it is. It's your boy
Yeah.
Guess Who. You're now tapped into Streetnerdz Radio, the number one station in the streets right now. We got a special guest in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm JC on all platforms. For my music is JC the MENACE, and my Instagram is JC on whatever.
Man, I'm glad I got you here. You
Yeah.
said it's your first interview.
Yeah, it's my first interview.
Man, I appreciate you giving
Yeah.
me the opportunity. So since this being your first interview, let's give them a rundown about who you are and where you from, bro. Where you from and how'd you grow up?
Vegas, and I grew up pretty nicely. Like, my dad, he unfortunately passed away. Like, I say 5 years ago. So that happened. But I had a pretty nice life though. Oh, having a pretty nice life. I'm still living.
Growing up in Las Vegas, is it like the movies, man? Like crazy all the time?
I mean, if you 21 or older, anything can be crazy. In my perspective, it's really like how you move and how you move things and generally how you make it to be. You could really put yourself in a good position or a bad position for sure.
Man, for sure. High school. What was high school like for you?
Well, I'm still in school, but like I'm not. I do the online school, but like to be honest, I ain't really like high school. It's like it's not really for me.
What would you say you feel like is the biggest thing about high school that you don't like, or like school in general?
Honestly, bro, the teachers. I mean, I have some friends still. Like it, I don't know. The people are different. Like
Yeah.
I went to 2 different high schools, and like at one school, like, and then the other one, like they're all completely different for sure. Like, but high school it was pretty cool. It's like it just wasn't for me, to be honest.
You said you lost your pops 5
Yeah.
years ago. I'm sorry for your loss.
4 years ago, it was
4
my
years
fault.
ago.
Yeah.
Can you speak on how that affected you so early on?
Honestly, so he went to prison, and he passed away in prison to COVID. And honestly, like I was used to not having him around for a while, but then like he obviously passed, so it hit a little bit different. But like I've like grown and got over it, and it's like it's life to me at the end of the day. Like everybody's gonna pass away, and like you gotta learn how to like grow from it and all that for sure.
What steps did you take yourself to help you heal and get past that?
Honestly, just being me, like being around family, my friends, for sure, and yeah, that basically.
When did you fall in love with music?
Ooh, okay, so I just started making music. I say about a year ago, a year and a half, and I've always loved music. Like Lil Durk and Lil Zale Summer, right there, like singing. To me, Lil Durk's the GOAT in my eyes. I know a lot of people gonna say NBA Youngboy, but he's hard too. But honestly, I gotta say Durk got me into like loving singing music and Lil Zale Summer. And then like when I first started making music, I make a completely different type of style and everything. And I just started to fall in love with all genres of music. Not country though, hell no.
Not country.
I mean, Morgan Wallen's hard, but
So what would you say separates you from everybody else? Everybody makes music nowadays.
Yeah.
You started a year ago. What separates you? Because you say you in your own lane.
The learning process for sure. I'm still learning, I'm still upcoming. Everybody has room to improve on, but for sure the learning process. Like I started making music off my phone, and then on the band lab. But are you talking about from like Vegas or out of everybody?
Out of everybody.
Ooh.
What separates you?
My voice. It's a different type of voice. Like I don't sound like nobody else. I sound like me.
Still being young in the city of Las Vegas, what would you say the music scene is like here, or the music culture?
The music. I mean, to be honest, I like the Vegas artists. I think they're hard. They just don't get enough recognition. It's because Vegas is more of a city like you got to be 21 and up. Within other states, like if you making music young, you could easily blow up because you could go out to big venues and everything without having to be a certain age. But honestly, the music culture is really, I like it a lot here. Like I feel like the artists, a lot of people are going to start recognizing through them, like through interviews like this and the backseat freestyles and all that. I think honestly, like Vegas is gonna be big, pretty big soon for sure with music.
You touched on a little bit with platforms like us and backseat
Yeah,
freestyles, being ways to help get people to break here in Las Vegas.
yeah, for sure.
Outside of those, what do you feel like it's gonna take for somebody? Better yet, what is it gonna take for you you feel like to get to the next level?
Like
And what is the next level for you?
like to be the sound
Or the
or
music for you? Like, what's your next level in your career? What do you feel like is gonna be the next level for you?
ooh, honestly, that's a good question. Man, I've never been asked that before, but hopefully just to keep growing and have the streams become bigger and for sure like get more performances, more interviews going. For sure. I'm taking it step by step, you know?
What would you consider making it
Ooh,
with your music?
making it with the music. Having a really, really, really positive and good supportive group and being consistent for sure, because a lot of people that make music, they'll even say they procrastinate a lot and it like messes them up a lot. So for sure, like staying consistent, having a really, really big supportive group, and then my fault, I just don't like to say fans because I think that shit's corny. If you're an upcoming artist calling people your fans, you can't really be doing that.
So what do
in
you
my
call them?
eyes. Supporters, like I don't look at nobody as a fan. And then honestly, bro, making a song with Lil Durk.
That's making it for
Or
you.
yeah,
That's dope. That's dope.
yeah,
Because that
for
was
sure.
gonna lead to my next question.
Yep.
Who would you want to work with?
Oh,
Lil
I know
Durk.
who.
Who would you want to work with outside of Durk?
Ooh, 5-star DJ for sure. You know who that is?
He from Vegas?
No, he's from Cali.
Okay.
Or Maj Pharrell's hard as hell. And honestly, the GOAT in my eyes, who's the GOAT in Cali for singing? Cali for real, for real.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
who you, okay.
Yeah.
For sure. Coming out of Las Vegas, coming up, what has been the best wisdom or game somebody has gave you, and who gave you that wisdom?
Ooh. I gotta say, Baby Heem. He for sure gave me the best wisdom. Like, when I was stuck at music at a point in time. And, like, he really chopped it up for me. He's like, look, it's you versus you with this music. Like, everybody else, they're going to have opportunities because they created them for themselves. You got to create your own opportunity. And, like, he really, without him, I wouldn't really, like, done some of the things I've done with music without him for sure. So I appreciate him hella.
Man, for sure.
Yeah.
Moving forward, what does the summer? What do you have in store for the summer? What new
Ooh.
music or what projects do you have coming for the summer?
Ooh, okay, so back to Baby Heen, my song Promises. We remixed it and we got somebody on there, and that's gonna go up. I really hope so. And then I have a performance coming up on the 30th. So for the summertime, I'm gonna drop a few singles and hopefully get an album done by that time.
Can you speak to the importance of networking and reaching out to other artists?
Oh yeah, like networking, it's really Instagram, TikTok, all that. We have all that to us. So if you're an artist, you got to take advantage of that. Like on Instagram, you could post memes, put them in your reels to your sound that like fit the song. You could put it on TikTok. That's for networking. But reaching out to artists, it's like, say you're an upcoming artist and you hit somebody up that's already blown up, you gotta expect them to charge you for features or anything, and you gotta pay money to make money, obviously. So if you're willing to take that risk, you should do it for sure.
Do you feel like a lot of artists are not willing to take that risk on themselves?
Oh yeah,
Is that why it's holding them back?
most of the time, yeah. Like if you're an artist, you gotta be proud to make music, cause no music's trash once you think about it. It's music at the end of the day. Say your lyrics are bad, you got the beat to back you up. You got ad-libs to back you up. Say the beat's bad, you got your vocals to back you up. You got the ad-libs to back you up. But honestly, like, everybody should keep going and invest themselves for sure.
If you had to choose one song that best describes who you are as an artist, what would that song be? It could be
Ooh.
unreleased, released, written down.
I gotta say, a lot of people that like follow up upon me, they'll say "Stay by Me," but I for sure gotta say "Promises." That song, it's already released, but it's gonna get re-released. It's remixed, and it's really gonna be like people are gonna see what type of artist I mainly am.
Studio essentials. What do you need in the studio to make you have a good ass
Ooh,
session to be like, I'm gonna put out the best music in this session?
Fago, the rockin' one, and my boy Vay, hardest engineer I know, for sure.
And where
And
he engineer out of?
uh, you could book him at Cash Hills or like his home studio.
Okay.
Yeah, so for sure, my boy Vay and a Fago, and just a nice ass beat I could do my thing on.
Can you speak on the importance of having a good engineer? Somebody that you can work with and you know gives you the
Oh
best sound.
yeah, an engineer, they don't get enough credit. An engineer is everything in music. Same with the producer. The most important thing in music is the producer, engineer, and artist. So you gotta really find an engineer that listens to your music and listens to your sound and know how to work with it. For sure.
Have you ever thought about recording yourself?
I mean, I have basically because of BandLab,
Mm-hmm.
because you could do the earbuds and all that. And my first ever song was on BandLab. It was a feature, but yeah, it's like I would, but I'm lazy, man. I'm lazy. My boy Vay got that to click it. I can't do all that.
Right. Hell yeah. Um, before we get out of here, I'm gonna go ahead and let you talk to the camera, let you pop your shit, let the
All right.
world know anything that you want the world to know before we get out of here.
All right. You know, new music coming soon for sure. Music videos, praying performances more come up, and that's all I gotta say.
Man, for sure. Where can they find you, bro? One more time.
On Instagram, JCONWTV, and then on all platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, etc. JC the Menace.
Man, for sure, bro. I want to say I appreciate you for coming.
For sure.
Allow me be
I
your
appreciate
first
you.
interview,
Yeah.
for sure.
Of course.
You get what I'm saying? I look forward to what you got coming in the summer. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
And make sure you shoot me the info for the 30th.
Yep, I got
Hey,
you.
everybody watching, make sure you like, share,
Yep.
subscribe,
Thank
tell
you.
a friend and tell a friend. And we out of here.